Listen carefully now. Slow your breath, drop your shoulders. This is not entertainment. This is not stimulation. This is remembrance. There is a sentence, simple, quiet, unavoidable. A sentence most men never say, not because it is hard, but because it costs comfort. Stay here. If you want work like this, if you want depth, if you want clarity, subscribe now, not later. Now. Good. Let us begin. Men misunderstand attraction. They chase reaction. They chase emotion. They chase response. They believe resistance is something to overcome. That belief is the problem. No woman resists strength. She resists instability. She resists confusion. She resists incongruence. She resists men who do not know themselves. Watch the contrast. A man who asks, "Do you like me?" versus a man who knows what he allows. One seeks approval, the other holds standards. One leans forward, the other stands upright. Attraction does not respond to effort. It responds to alignment. Alignment begins with identity, not the identity you present, the identity you live. Who are you when there is no audience? Who are you when no one is watching? Men say confident things while living hesitant lives. That fracture is felt. You cannot hide it. Women feel it immediately, not consciously, but instinctively. This is not psychology tricks. This is nervous systems. A man who is unsure broadcasts uncertainty. A man who is rooted broadcasts safety. Safety is attractive, not comfort. Safety. Comfort is weak. Safety is strong. Comfort avoids conflict. Safety handles truth. Now listen. The sentence is not seductive. It is not clever. It is not poetic. It is grounded. It is this. I choose my life. Pause there. I choose my life. Not as a slogan, as a stance. Men who do not choose become negotiators. They bargain with desire. They tolerate what hurts. They accept what drains them. They stay where they shrink. Then they wonder why attraction disappears. Attraction disappears when self-respect disappears. Self-respect is not confidence, it is consistency. Do your actions match your words? Do you leave when boundaries are crossed? Or do you stay and complain internally? Men who stay silent teach others how to treat them. That is the uncomfortable truth. Not cruelty, not punishment, cause and effect. Watch the false path. A man who adapts to keep her. A man who softens to avoid tension. A man who lies to maintain access. He loses respect, gradually, inevitably, not because she is evil, but because strength cannot respect weakness. Now the real path, a man who says no without anger, a man who walks away without drama, a man who does not explain what does not require explanation. That man is rare. Rare attracts attention, not loudly, quietly. Presence is quiet. Presence does not rush. Presence does not chase. Presence does not overtalk. Men talk too much when they are unsure. They fill silence with words. Silence exposes insecurity. Grounded men let silence stand. Silence becomes pressure, not pressure applied, pressure allowed. This is masculine grounding. Feet planted, breath slow, no leaning, no grasping. You are not trying to be chosen. You already chose. Purpose sharpens this. A man without purpose looks to women for meaning. That is dangerous, not for her. For him, he becomes dependent. Dependency repels. A man with direction does not need validation. He has momentum. Momentum is attractive, not ambition. Movement, daily discipline. You do not announce purpose. You live it. Your schedule shows it. Your priorities reveal it. When your life is full, your voice slows. You stop selling yourself. You stop explaining value. Value is felt. Now another uncomfortable truth. If you fear losing her, you already gave her power. Power imbalance kills attraction, not dominance. Balance. Balance requires self-selection. You must be willing to walk away, not as a tactic, as a truth. If you cannot walk away, you are negotiating. Negotiation kills polarity. Polarity creates desire. Polarity comes from difference. Masculine groundedness, feminine openness, not roles, energies. Men lose polarity. When they collapse inward, they become emotionally porous. They overshare. They overattach. They seek reassurance. Reassurance drains attraction. Stability builds it. Stability is boring. To insecure men, stability is irresistible. To grounded women, another contrast. A man who reacts versus a man who responds. Reaction is fast. Response is measured. Reaction is emotional. Response is intentional. Women test, not maliciously. They test stability. Can you stay calm? When things wobble, can you hold frame? When emotions rise, can you remain yourself? Under pressure. This is the test, not words. Being. The sentence again. I choose my life. Say it internally. I choose my life. This does not mean isolation. It means sovereignty. You can invite. Without needing, you can desire. Without clinging, that is strength. Men confuse strength with dominance. Dominance is insecure strength. Real strength is calm. Calm does not push. Calm does not prove. Calm does not explain. Calm is steady. This steadiness communicates more than words ever could. Now listen closely. The title misleads many men. They want a phrase, a trick, a key. There is no magic sentence. There is a state. The sentence only works when it is true. If you say it. Without living it, it fails. Truth cannot be faked. Your nervous system betrays you. Women sense incongruence. They may not articulate it. They feel unease. Unease blocks desire. Grounded men create ease. Ease invites closeness. This is female psychology, not manipulation. Resonance. Resonance happens when two truths meet. Your truth must exist first. Men who lie to themselves, confuse others. Men who know themselves, calm others. Another hard truth. You do not attract. What you want, you attract. What you are. If you are needy, you attract instability. If you are grounded, you attract openness. If you are empty, you attract chaos. Fill your life, not with distractions, with discipline. Structure builds stability. Stability builds attraction. This is not romantic. It is real. Romance follows reality. Men chase romance first, then reality collapses. Build reality first. Romance becomes effortless. Now slow down, feel this. A man who wakes with direction. A man who trains. His body, a man who trains. His mind, a man who honors. His word, that man speaks differently. His voice is slower. His sentences are shorter. He does not fill space. He holds it. Holding space is masculine. Filling space is nervous. Nervous energy repels. Grounded energy attracts. This is not about women. This is about you. Women respond to men who choose themselves, not selfishly, deliberately. Choosing yourself means saying no. Often, it means disappointing people. It means being misunderstood. Weak men avoid this. Strong men accept it. Acceptance brings peace. Peace brings presence. Presence brings attraction. Notice the chain. Nothing is forced. Nothing is chased. Everything aligns. Now, another contrast. A man who explains boundaries versus a man who enforces them. Explanation invites negotiation. Enforcement creates clarity. Clarity is respectful. Respect is attractive. You do not need to convince. You only need to decide. Decisions shape identity. Identity shapes energy. Energy shapes attraction. This is the truth. The sentence again. I choose my life. Not once. Daily. Every decision. Every boundary. Every no. This is not ego. This is responsibility. Responsibility for your time. Responsibility for your standards. Responsibility for your direction. Men who avoid responsibility seek control. Men who accept responsibility need no control. They are centered. Centered men are magnetic. Not loud, not flashy. Steady. Now we go deeper. Fear drives most men. Fear of loss. Fear of rejection. Fear of loneliness. Fear creates compliance. Compliance kills desire. You must face fear, not eliminate it. Stand inside it. Say the truth anyway. Walk away anyway. Choose yourself anyway. That is courage. Courage is attractive, not bravado. Courage. Quiet courage. The kind no one applauds. The kind that happens. When you leave. When you do not text. When you do not chase. When you let silence speak. Silence reveals who you are. If silence scares you, you are not grounded. Ground yourself. Train solitude. Train discipline. Train patience. Men who cannot be alone. Become needy. Men comfortable alone. Invite companionship. Again, I choose my life. This sentence filters everything. People who respect it, stay. People who do not, leave. That is alignment. Alignment brings peace. Peace brings strength. Strength brings attraction. No resistance, because there is nothing. To resist, there is only presence. Now listen, this is not advice. This is a mirror. If this unsettles you, good. Growth begins with discomfort. Do not rush. Sit with it. Build slowly. Depth takes time. Masculinity is not urgency. Masculinity is patience. Patience outlasts impulse. Impulse seeks pleasure. Patience builds power. Power without aggression. Authority without force. That is the man. Women feel safe with. Safety allows surrender. Surrender allows intimacy. This is how it works. Not tricks. Truth, not tactics. Integrity, not lines. Life. We are nearing the end. But do not disengage. This matters. If you forget everything else, remember this. Choose your life, daily, relentlessly, without apology, not to dominate, to stand. Standing men are rare. Rare men are desired, not because they want, but because they are. If this grounded you, if this sharpened you, if this reminded you, subscribe now. Stay steady.